Well, I didn't know I had stuff in my mouth. Corner of my mouth, and this young lady in here ain't tell me to say wipe the corner of.
Oh, who in there?
My nurse, I'm getting ready to get hooked up to the IV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm surprised that calling me.
Wait for that. Oh, I called you earlier. You didn't answer. Around 2 o'clock today.
Oh, well, that was when I was in the. Remember, I texted you and said I was going in the hyperbaric chamber.
Yeah.
So, and also that was you when I heard my phone ring. Didn't know it yet. You couldn't take out this. And when I came up here, I and to go to the bathroom and doze off and tell Thomas and Ray woke me up. 60 with these people. Yeah. But look, these are the nice people. They don't like to turn the light on. They do everything in the dark. But Frank had, I told her, turn the light on. Yeah, I'm telling you, they come in and draw the blood, everything, in the dark. And I told them they can turn the light on, but they don't. But Frank turned on the light.
It's about 15 people in
there. Hey, man. Well, I was just calling to see what you was up to today. See how you was doing. But I'm going to get up out of here. I'll call you in the morning, all right?
All right. I did take and call you, and I said, but I'm surprised you called me because I see it's your time and what you're doing.
It's week 16 of the National Football League, and we've got C.D. Lamb.
I'll call you in the morning.
He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Vikings and the Panthers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. It is week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Carolina Panthers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in week 16. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive.
Yeah.
And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
Little nigga free.
Just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Young's throw taken in by Samuel. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
God, that's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. It's hard to do because you see a guy cutting in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
That's good for 21 yards on first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign of the opening drive. And Young's throw there, incomplete. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Young on third down.
Wow.
The open man, that's complete. They're able to convert on third down. That sets up a first and goal.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone. This time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us in their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
From the 2, here's first and goal. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers take a 3-0 lead. All in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start, because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. Yeah. They can't wait to get started again.
So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Lance Lance now on first down. Completes this to Addison out left. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Lance to throw on second down here. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Into a double team.
What the fuck?
Intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled in.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is?
And the pressure gets to him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Here's the Panthers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taken from just outside the 30. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Vikings offense making their way back out. Now let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. For the moment, they're on top of their division, projected to host a wild-card game in the first weekend, but nothing is set in stone. There's a lot of shuffling that can still go on here. They haven't even clinched a playoff berth.
A lot goes into that one word you use, doesn't it? But. You're exactly right, because nothing's clinched. So that means another win is necessary, being able to play to the best of their abilities, because they can go from where they are right now to right out of the playoff race. If things go in the wrong direction for them, they've got to take care of business.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Lance to throw it. He's got it to Gibson. Touchdown! Antonio Gibson with career touchdown number 70. And the Vikings are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it concluded with the touchdown pass to Antonio Gibson. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Watch out now, 50 series. Ready.
1st and 10, Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Come on, set.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Here's Young. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and they're running out the 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. He completes this one to Mingo. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Young. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. A good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Throwing, Young. That is taken in by Hurst. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have regained the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd and long, it's Lance.
He just up and missed the throw, huh? Okay.
Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, see to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Taking it to 37. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
That's 20.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game.
Let's go.
And now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1
and
2 in that sack category.
You have the second week for the record, baby. Let's go.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's taken to the 26.
Oh, I need it. I need it, Nate. I need 82. I need it, 82. Let's go, baby. In there. We in there.
Return of 74 yards.
And we outside.
The Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs. Punt return almost equally exciting.
82.
Typically, we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 14-10. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
That throw by Young incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Young will set to throw.
You're out here doing these quick snap flip formations. Yeah, this is crazy.
His first catch, good for the team and a first down.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down throw for Young. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Young.
Oh, that's picked off, baby.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Sean. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Holding offense.
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
Let's go. Might be a blitz here, boys.
Trouble, 38.
Not really blitzable.
Fight, white. Yellow, go. Black shot. Ready?
Lance now on first down. Slant route, and he's got Addison.
15 yards on 3 pitches.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half
Hit.
of action.
Damn it.
On the set.
Second down and 3.
On the ready.
Ready.
To throw, it's Lance. Pass complete to Addison. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Blasted bugger.
Come on, set.
And Lance, he's going to change the play. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Just don't
Under
slant.
pressure,
Just don't
and he
slant,
will
bro.
go down. Sent back at
Just
the
don't
38.
slant, bro.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things
For
over
damn
prior to this
Colonels.
upcoming second down play. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Quickly to Addison here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Lance looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Lance now on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On play action, Lance. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Lance again. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there.
Finally scored a touchdown.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Extra point try now from Dicker. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Yellow, line. Check white.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it.
You would think that they would finally fix this shit, bro. You would think.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him. And we'll step aside for a moment. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Don't like this.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in the first half.
Okay, 13. I see you, Black.
He has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
He's definitely just on it on that, man.
He's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Took a little OTB route. Whoop, juke move, whoop, juke move, whoop, broken tackle. Let's get back to the coach suggestions, man. See what we got going on here. This shit.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Ready.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The Lance going to throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. And Hawkinson going to have the Vikings first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line.
First down, Vikings.
And Lance now to throw. This one left side caught by Gibson. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
See if we can get our boy a touchdown here.
The speed with which this offense can get down the field. It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Ready?
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Lands with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17.
Oh, this thing in the green.
And the
This nigga did the gritty.
Kick off of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Stop. Never seen somebody else other than Jamar Chase or what's his name, Justin Jefferson do that shit. That's crazy.
Dick
Man did the gritty.
Extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's polished off by a Viking score. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
Okay, break.
First down, Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Why stick that on there?
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Ready.
Young working out of the gun. And his throw is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Young on third down. Throw out wide, going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he fields it cleanly. Nice work on the
Who are
return
you?
as he gets about 15 yards back.
Man's down like that, boy.
We're here, 1st and 10. Trey Lance leading his offense out for this next drive. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed,
Snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Ready.
And they fake the handoff, now Lance. He finds his man, complete. That's Chambers. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Vikings 1st down.
Now Lance. Addison hauls it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
97.
Throwing now is Lance.
Fucking missed him, bro. How?
Incomplete there.
How? How are you missing that?
Played today as mature. He's already moved on mentally from that incompletion, and he's more than ready to throw his next pass downfield.
It's tough, man.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Lance to throw it. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Drill 52.
Here's Lance. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A 9-yard touchdown there as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It's Young on first down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry to about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now here's Young. That's the tight end Hurst with it. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He loves it stick.
Doesn't matter where it's coming from. Tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Young on first down. And again, that's Hurst. And he is tackled inside.
Yo, CPU's on some shit, though. They got some demon time, bro. Flipping formations and quick snapping.
They call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. It'll be Young again. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And that's gonna be incomplete.
How you get that off all the way down there?
Good effort.
Come on
there,
now.
trying to take a
Come
shot.
on now.
It's 3rd down. The passing windows are just not there.
Come on
That's
now.
just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He's going to leave this for his running back.
Man, you gotta secure that tackle, bro. Don't give up that first.
Seven. Able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and goal.
But with the scoreboard edge, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Look at the fucking flipper formation.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd.
I'll tell you what, they go empty again. From one formation to that type shit, I'm picking that fucking drag off. 1000%.
Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Oof.
And Young's throw there incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They'll throw again. Young. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Looking to throw, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Get that third sack,
We've seen
baby.
this quite a few times in this game.
Get that third sack, my boy.
Unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down.
Woo.
And it's incomplete.
He won again, though. 92 won again, dog.
The Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record,
shit. City has
that
0
is a
fucking
successful
catches.
play. Doesn't matter how they got there,
Holy
how it
fuck.
happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
All right. CD got to get at least a couple, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers on. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
49 dog hair started.
To throw, it's Lance. Left side to Lamb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Clause 10. Ready?
Rolling to his right.
75.
It's an 8-yard
Let me down,
pickup, and
brother.
it leads to a 1st and goal. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you've got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. CD Lamb from 30 yards out. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the
Yo, niggas, this nigga was from the bass shit, bro. Like, what?
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that
Oh, my
of.
damn. That's
It
funny
was
as
pretty
hell.
apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3
That's
phases.
hilarious,
It's
bro.
been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
All right, this is the drive we need the damn sack, bro.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. On 1st and 10, Young. This will be caught at Samuel. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
49-yard line.
Young to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To the air once more, Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. I'll take this, though. I'll take this pick six. Trey Greenlaw, DPOY. That's fucking good, boy.
This one home. It's a touchdown. Well,
that's insane. That is insane.
It's kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
That is
insane. Unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive the coaches crazy because they're trying to play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
This one was back, bro. Come on, man, break the record, goddammit.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Back to it after the pick six. Young. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. He'll be dropped out to a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Young will set to throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually driven by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. Young working out of the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. first down throw for Young.
Oh!
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. Another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there.
He's beating that right guard. He's just not getting there fast enough, though.
It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going and continuing to pour it on.
And not trying to fucking run it up on the damn CPU.
NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And the Panthers coming out now. We're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Shark holds it
stop.
in. A big play there for Carolina.
Come the fuck on, man.
41 yards.
I try to click on and it gives me the fucking guy that's smaller in the air.
Defensively, how did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep down.
15 got there, though. All right, 15, that's even black. It wasn't 92. 15 got for one, though.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Young. Over the middle.
How is he getting held down?
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard
Goddamn
line.
sticks, bro.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Young from the shotgun. And he's going to go down.
It wasn't 92.
Oh, now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave just one remaining.
It wasn't
in this
92.
fourth quarter play.
Just fucking sack.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Young to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
97.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. One last shot at the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I could not get that one sack, bro.
I
fucking hate it here.
The Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
I fucking hate it here.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Couldn't get my man
one
one
with
sack,
a vision,
bro.
Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was a pretty better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter, Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Minnesota, they can
The game should count. I did not even check fucking what's the names. Like highlights. Game should have counted. Don't you bullshit me no game. Definitely need some deep threat. Hey, +2 deep route. Let's go. Alright, the game counted. Great. Awesome sauce. We did not get this. We did not hold him under 250 yards. Even though we sacked him like fucking 6 times, probably. Plus, I'm around for the entire defense. I'll take that. I will take that. Yards. I see it. Why? 22.5, baby. 22.5 of them things, boy. Let's go. The next sack or half a sack takes the record. Yeah, 2 games to do it. 2 games to do it, boy. If we can give 2-3 players over 10 sacks, shit. Lovely day. Fowler low-key having a partially dominant season, man. 5.5 sacks. Interior D-line. And your running mate got 22.5. Shit. Let's go, boy. Fifth on the team in TFLs, behind the 2 backers, well, 3 backers. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, boy. It's not bad at all, boy. Whew. I think Cena and Smith had a pick this game. Greenlaw with a pick 6-9. Booth really went from 12 interceptions down to 2. Plays the exact same position on the field, bro. Look at that shit right there. From 12 interceptions down to 2. How, Sway? Insane. It's the last time he had an interception, bro. Week 9 versus the Packers. Week 4 versus the Raiders. Wow. Wow. I straight again. 94 overall. God damn, boy. I say goddamn. Man. 95 run stopper, huh? To get these two abilities. Whew. Damn. Over that way. 3 tackles, all a bunch of TFLs, and 2 sacks. And we play the CPU, we have less sacks than we normally have. Damn. Should he get the same damn stat line almost versus the CPU Giants? 3 tackles, 2 sacks. 6 tackles, 5 TFLs, 2 sacks. That's insane. Only 1 sack versus the Cowboys. If it wasn't for him getting hurt in this damn Bears game, bro, this would have been like 13 straight games with at least half a sack. Which is insane. Because there's week 2. 6, 7, 8. Would have been 14 straight. But he got hurt in this game. Which is very unfortunate. How many snaps did he play? Played 12 snaps. Didn't get a sack. Damn, Daniel. Still in the lead for MVP. How the fuck? Oh, I guess because he beat me. Alright, cool. We got 3 of the top 4 for Offensive Player of the Year. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. DPOY. 1 and 2, baby. And Greenlaw, let's stop getting fucking picks and shit. It would be with us, fool. Shit. Damn, bruh. AJ Terrell sitting at number 6. And they got 3 interceptions too. That's 7. Damn. Hey, we overtook that nigga. Let's fucking go. I almost never get Rookie of the Year. I almost never get Rookie of the Year. Ed Max Power's a quarterback, and we had him. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 legacy score. That's funny. Best QB, of course, Trigger Trey. We're not on that list this year. We don't have a star running back or featured back anyways. Number 2 for best wide receiver. That's a line. Damn, Darius all sitting right here, number 4. O'Neal at 6. Wow, Sway. We need to run the ball a little bit more for the last couple of games. Man. That's the line. Ain't no question, boy. Ain't no motherfucking question, boy. And we're beating out Micah Parsons, Max Crosby, Aaron Donald, Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams out of fucking nowhere. Montez Sweat. Shit, St. Williams on this drive? Alright, I see, boy. Jonathan Allen. Bro, you can't deny that fucking 22.5 sack season, boy. Samoa still 3rd and best linebacker, ain't played in 2 games. Bowers at 6, let's get it. Bowers had a sack, maybe sack and a half. AJ Terrell, let's see. Dicker the kicker at number 4. We up 7 touchdowns and 10 less interceptions. Flawless 42 and 16. Patrick Mahomes only 19 picks. All right, I see you, boy. Max Powers 47 and 16. He only throwing 264 a game though. That's what it is. Taking a sweet ass time going down the field with them RPOs. They open up that pass game, my boy. Anthony Richard 34 and 8. Fucking proud of Justin, dog. 34 touchdowns, only 8 picks. Beautiful. B-E-A-beautiful. Damn, James Cook getting a $134 a game. Damn. Pacheco over 100. Swift over 100. Bijan just at 100. Just under 100. Oh, we should be good for the receptions leader. 141 catches. We third in yards and we not even featuring CD, bro. Golly. Golly. So we still should win best wide receiver for the NFC. If Addison takes over, I think if Addison catches more touchdowns than CD the last couple games, he'll pass him because he obviously has more receptions. If he passes him in touchdowns, he pretty much got that award too. He'll get most of the red zone targets for the rest of this last 2 games. Ben Sweeting, 1,200 yards, 18 touchdowns. He technically has one more touchdown than me, but he passed him. So the whole fucking season to catch that nigga, bro. This game is fucked up. 12 catches but no touchdowns. We were just going for the touchdowns here. As many touches as we could get. Fucked up here as well. Only 5 catches. No touchdowns. But there you go. Mid-season we realized, like, oh, we can probably get this guy going. There you go. That 3-game stretch right there. 36 catches in 3 games is insane. This was a scenario game. We got the scenario, but we lost. Yo, what's up with man? How Sway? How do you have Patrick Queen and you not blitzing him, bro? 0 sacks? You crazy? Who's the Texans in here? No, that's not Jonathan. I see Texans in my league. Oh, that's Ishmael Winfield. He ain't really doing shit. 0 sacks, 0 picks with Patrick Queen. That's wild. Whoo! We are, what was that, 8 sacks ahead of Aaron Donald? God damn. You lead the league in TFLs too? Woo-hoo. Give my man his X Factor, dog. Give my man his X Factor, dog. Is Aaron Donald still in 99? Yeah, 96. Damn. This shit's insane, bro. This man is what, 34? 34 years old. Still 81 speed, 97 straight, bro. Aaron Donald's a wild fucking boy, I tell you. Wild boy. Oh yeah, 5 sacks, 2021 Cleveland games? No, he didn't. 2022. 11 games. Okay, that's what it was. 21 TFL, 17, 18, 28 TFLs. God damn. Didn't track in that 2019 for whatever reason. Very strange. Fuck you, Madden. 2020, 2021. 2, end of the year. Alright, so this is when the league started. Year 1, he had 32 tackles for loss, 12.5 sacks. 17 tackles for loss, 15 sacks. So far, 17 with 14.5, 3 games to go. Damn, bro. I would trade for Aaron Donald in any other franchise from now on. If he gets that kind of production, bro. That kind of production. His mid-30s is insane. You know, two of the league leaders in interceptions. On the same team, on the same defense. Why? Alright, let me get the fuck out of here, man. It's almost 12 o'clock.